What's happening? How y'all doing? What's going on? This video gonna be about the Joe Biden tax thing he talking about. I'm like, don't talk about no taxes because he think people are just dumb. I mean, the rich don't pay much tax now. So now I think the IRS is gonna try looking up into people's accounts of $600, some amount of money. I'm like, well, they already do. So what else is new? Except if your name is Donald Trump, when you ain't paid taxes for like 20 years. But that's another story, neither here nor there. How can you sit on national TV and talk about we're going to make the rich people pay taxes when your predecessor didn't pay tax one? That's why they may be investigating, or they surely really light on their feet to get the information about him. Too many wrongs with this whole thing. Too many wrongs. Too many wrongs. Rich people always figure out a loophole of not paying taxes. Always find a way to flip the system against getting caught. Have dummy names, dummy corporations, and it's worked time and time again. You know, only hardworking civilian people who actually pay the taxes get caught up in the system of having to pay. Ain't that how it always goes? Because the ones who are trying to get over gonna get over, and the ones who are doing what they're supposed to do don't get a fair balance. So now they say, well, so let's see when the tax returns come, will people who are paying in actual taxes get more money? Will they? Because we know these employers have been hustling people. And first of all, the reason why it's slow to go back to work and the shortage and all that is because all these corporations got stimulus money that the people who needed the money didn't get. Why were rich corporations getting more money to tax and write off? And now they can offer $15, $20 to people down the street, but they can't hire people because you know why? Because they are rubbing it in the faces of the people who needed it. And as opposed to him talking about more stimulus checks for people to balance, that's how you would get the economy back. You already gave the money to these companies and they used it and put it on stock markets and they've made investments and they've got money to flex. That's all they're doing. They're flexing. All of a sudden now they don't pay a livable wage. But they got more stimulus money when they didn't need it. And they had tax write-offs when they didn't need it. Just like some of the slumlords and all these other people. His tax talk is a waste of time. Until you see it in your check or until you actually see companies having to pay, it's a waste of time. Besides, they got covered with the stimulus 4 times. Think about it. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts and comments. I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. And please don't, Joe Biden, don't talk about nobody paying taxes when your predecessor, a guy named Donald J. Trump, ain't paid taxes in 15 years. Nobody gonna hear a thing you gotta say until he actually paid a tax. I'm out.